Hello, friends. What we're going to talk about today is why small injuries start appearing after 40. Yeah, all of us, most of us after 40 would have noticed some that it's not always big injuries, but small things that start showing up more often. Yeah, it could be a shoulder tweak, a knee that suddenly complains, low back stiffness after lifting something simple. And the confusing part is sometimes it happens during normal activity, and not even during any heavy workouts. Yeah, and the, the thing is, most of the time this isn't because the body is fragile. Yeah, it is mainly because of a few simple things that we stop uh, doing as we get older. So in this session, we'll talk about those common reasons, yeah, and also simple ways to work around them. The first reason that we talk about is muscles not being used regularly. Yeah, uh, what that what that basically means is many people, most of us rather, actually move less during the day, which basically means more sitting, less walking, less lifting. Yeah, when your muscles aren't used regularly, yeah, they become less ready for any kind of sudden effort rather. Yeah, and that's when small tweaks start happening. So the workaround basically would be keep to basically keep or include basic strength movements in your routine. When I say strength movements, what do I mean? What I mean is you could do squats or sitting down and standing up from a chair. Push-ups, you could basically do it on the floor, against a wall, or on the bench. Yeah, and probably do rows with lightweight dumbbells or resistance bands. Yeah, here I'm saying nothing extreme, nothing heavy, basic exercises just to remind your muscle to stay active. The second reason that we're going to talk about is again, joints get too stiff from too much of sitting. Yeah, the issue is self-explanatory. Long sitting actually makes your hips, back, and shoulders tight, and then when you suddenly move, lifting something, or you try to do any kind of sudden movement involving your hips, backs, or shoulders, uh, the joints aren't ready. Yeah, they basically aren't ready. So that's when discomfort actually starts. So the workaround here would be to add small movement breaks during the day. When I say small movement breaks, what you could do is, if your job is basically involves a lot of sitting down, you could probably have uh, breaks where you can probably stand up, walk around, move your shoulders and hips. Yeah, even 5 minutes of light movement can actually loosen things up. Uh, like I said, it doesn't need a full workout, but yeah, a full workout also will not hurt. But these are things that get covered even in most of the corporate circles these days. Third reason that we're going to talk about today is where people actually jump straight into hard or heavy workouts. Yeah, and this is very common. This is very common where people actually go from very little movement straight into a tough or a hard workout. Yeah, something like heavy weights or high intensity. The body actually hasn't been prepared for that kind of a jump. Yeah, now the workaround here again is very simple. It is we basically need to start with a few simple warm-up movements like body weight squats, light rows with the band, and easy push-ups against a wall. This kind of preps your body for any kind of workout. Yeah, if you're coming in from very less where you've actually not had any kind of workouts getting done, or your body is not used to that kind of movement. Yeah, so just a few minutes of movement before heavier exercises actually will make a big difference. The next issue that we're going to talk about is weak supporting muscles. Yeah, some muscles support the joints quietly in the background. When these muscles are weak, other areas actually start taking extra load, and that's when your shoulders, your knees, or lower back start. You start getting niggles there. So the workaround for this would be to include movements where these key areas are strengthened. Yeah. Now, workarounds could be your glute bridges for hips and lower back, rows for your upper back support, and farmer carries. Basically, what farmer carries is holding dumbbells and walking slowly. Yeah, for grip and stability. If farmer carries actually feel uncomfortable, then basically you could simply hold lighter weights and stand for a few seconds. Yeah, same benefit, less strain. The last issue that we'll talk about today is recovery being ignored. Yeah, the thing is, some people train hard, but they give body no time, or they don't understand the importance of giving time to the body to recover. Yeah, recover properly. Now, when I say recover properly, it could be poor sleep, or no light movement the next day. Yeah, because if you're sore, if your body is very sore, and then you kind of completely shut down the next day. Yeah, what this does is this actually increases the chances of small injuries. Yeah, now the workaround here would be to focus, or rather build in basic recovery habits in our schedule. Yeah, what we could, it includes sleep well when possible, basically sleep well. Yeah, walk or move lightly on rest days. Rest days doesn't mean complete shutdown. Yeah, you basically still need to get basic movement to ensure that your body is in line to take the load the next day. Yeah, and avoid pushing maximum effort in every workout. Yeah, so like I always say, consistency works better than intensity here. We've covered the 5 points that can basically that needs to be looked at, or that cause small injuries after 40, and the workarounds that we can do. Yeah, like I say, most of the time these injuries are not random. Yeah, they basically come from things like not moving enough, jumping into workouts too quickly, or ignoring recovery. Yeah, and like we've spoken, the solution is simple. What we need to do is to keep the body moving regularly, train with control, and adjust when something doesn't feel right. Yeah, when we do that, the body usually becomes much more resilient again. Yeah, so yeah, that's all I had for today. Hope this is helpful. Thanks for your time, and like I always say, stay fit till the next time. Thank you.